trial of these issues. One of them is Mike Pompeo. I want to listen now to Mary Louise Kelly, the NPR reporter, describing her attempt to ask Mike Pompeo about Ukraine and about the ambassador to Ukraine and what he did to defend the ambassador to Ukraine when Donald Trump was attacking her. Let's listen to this.
I was taken to the secretary's private living room where he was waiting and where he shouted at me for about the same amount of time as the interview itself had lasted. He was not happy to have been questioned about Ukraine. He asked, "Do you think Americans care about Ukraine?" He used the F word in that sentence and many others. He asked if I could find Ukraine on a map. I said yes. He called out for his aides to bring him a map of the world with no rating, no countries marked. I pointed to Ukraine. He put the map away. He said, "People will hear about this."
If Mike Pompeo was under oath being questioned by the House managers, I think that interview would go very differently.
Yeah, I think that's right. But, you know, I hear something like this, and it actually, it's so deeply disturbing. Mike Pompeo's job is to be a public servant, and I get it. You can get frustrated with how people ask questions. I know it happens. We all have different jobs here. But this notion of harassing someone who's trying to get at basic information, who's doing what a journalist is supposed to do, it undermines everyone's confidence in government. It makes you feel like government's not out there as part of public service, but just out there to put up big walls. I just think that's fundamentally wrong.
Let's take a look at what Donald Trump said about this today. He actually got a standing ovation for Mike Pompeo at the White House today, and then he talked to him about the way he treated that NPR reporter, Mary Louise Kelly. Let's look at this.
Impressive, Mike. That reporter couldn't have done too good a job on you yesterday. I think you did a good job on her, actually. That's good. Thank you, Mike. Great.
I think you did a good job on her, and with that, and I'm not sure you could see that in your monitor, it was Alan Dershowitz sitting behind Mike Pompeo, pats Mike Pompeo on the back when the president is saying to him, "I think you did a good job on her." What's your reaction to that, Senator?
Look, this is just wrong. And it is wrong for the president to do this. It's wrong for the people in the room to say, "Yeah, boy, screaming at a woman who was trying to do her job. You really showed what a tough guy you are." No, you showed how you're just not in this as a public servant. You showed how this is all, what? All politics, all partisanship for you all the time. That's not why you get to be Secretary of State. And you do a disservice to everybody in this country, Democrat or Republican, and you embarrass our nation. It's just wrong.
What are you seeing in